Hey YouTube, I'm Lucky, and today I'm bringing you a video that I'm really excited to present. Basically, if you guys don't know, if you haven't been following what's been happening on the live stream lately, we did a run where we helped a father and his 9-year-old son who really wanted the help in comp. And in the process, the run was, it was fun and we had a good time. And I started to think to myself, like, wow, if we could help them, we could probably help anyone in comp. Even if someone were to play with us and they got like 0 points the entire game, we could probably help anyone in comp because we're doing really well. We're playing really good. Me and Muscle are doing a lot of double carries and stuff like that. So I thought to myself, why don't I help someone that like really needs the help? Like that would be a really cool offer and something really cool to do in the community. So I posted this tweet and I basically just offered this help to so many different people, and so many people responded. And I felt a little bad that I couldn't help necessarily everyone because there's a lot of people that wanted help. A lot of them was on PS4 and Xbox though, so that kind of made it easier to sort of weed out the ones that I actually could help because I'm playing on PC primarily right now and I don't have anything set up for PS4 or Xbox help. But I found someone. His name was Tanto, and he was totally in need of help. He'd been trying a ton. He had actually gotten his revoker by himself, and after getting the 3,500 points to get his revoker, he only had 600 points. So if you can imagine winning and losing so much that by the time you get the 3,500 threshold for the revoker, you only have 600 points. That's what he went through. That's how much he played just to get revoker. So he really wanted these pinnacle weapons. It meant a lot to him. If you watch this whole video, you can see how much it meant to him. So it was really cool. It was really cool to offer the help and to find someone that was really appreciative of it. In this video, he sort of tells his story about his disability and what he's gone through in his life and how it's affected him. So there's a little bit of that in this. I also try to post some of the sort of funny moments and some of the cool things that happened throughout the run that we had. We had spent quite a few hours playing together, and I sort of dumbed it down into all these sort of highlights so that way you could all just watch it and enjoy the video. A huge shout out to Freight Train for letting me use this account for this run. If y'all don't know, if you're in the high comp range, like if your comp score is above 2100, you're placed into a high comp bracket, and the queue times are absolutely terrible lately. It just takes forever and you end up playing the same team over and over again. It's no fun. So I personally don't do any high comp, and so I only do low comp help and stuff. And so I really appreciate Freight Train allowing me to use his account so that I could play low comp and get this run done.
Hey, Lucky.
Hey, how are
How are
you?
you?
I'm good.
Let
How
me
are
let
you?
me turn on the stream volume real quick. Hold on, it's on another computer. There we go.
Hey, no problem.
Hey, thank you so much. This is so cool.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. Um, yeah, I just I posted that tweet, and your response was felt very heartfelt and like you wanted to help. So I was like, cool, this fits perfectly.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't really talk about it too often, especially to people. I don't know. It's kind of weird for me.
Yeah,
I
no
kind of just
problem.
accept that people go, "Oh, you suck," or
Yeah,
it's
nah.
just easier for me because I don't like the attitude change, kind of, you
Yeah,
know?
absolutely.
Like,
I can
oh,
totally
don't
understand that.
mean to Tonto because of this. So it
Yeah, for
feels
sure.
weird to me.
Yeah, no problem. You won't get any of that here. I'll give you a hard time no matter what. So
Yeah, I hope.
I'm kidding,
Because
of
I'm
course,
bound to
but
do something stupid.
no, it's totally fine. Literally, even if you ran into a wall all game, it'd be fine. It's not gonna be a big deal. So there you go. What points are you at?
Uh, six something, 628.
There you go. Not
A
bad at
little
all.
bit. Yeah. Well, I did the revoker.
Okay, good.
It was a lot of games. It was
Yeah, I can
horrible.
imagine. Especially if you ended at 620 something, then that means you played a lot for that revoker. You really were
I
trying.
Yeah. Well, it was a lot of times people backing out. Like
Ah, that's the worst.
people like get through the first round. If they don't win, they just leave.
Yeah.
And so it was happening a lot. And yeah, it was very frustrating. But I enjoyed it. It was nice to have a pinnacle weapon that you could grind for like that, where it wasn't
Yeah. I think
having
a
it
lot
this
of people like that where they know it just takes time, but they can do it,
Yeah.
you know?
I mean, the exclusivity for the PvP crowd's really cool, but it's kind of weird because all other pinnacle weapons anybody can get,
Yeah.
but these are really a little
Yep.
more difficult. I've been trying all year for all these, but just not getting anywhere.
Well, we're getting you there today,
That is
100%.
awesome, man.
Yep. No problem.
You're going to have to be a rock star.
We got this. 100% we can do this.
cool.
Here we go. Game number 1.
I had a question, Tanto. I didn't get to really read the
Yeah.
okay, but
Well,
what is the disabilities you have and stuff?
I have Lyme's disease.
What is that? Fill me in on that. Not too sure.
Yeah, it basically comes from like a deer tick, and it's like a bacterial thing that gets into your system. And when you have it, like I got it during the summer when I was living in upstate New York, and I didn't know I had it until like Thanksgiving time.
Gosh.
And I had just lost a bunch of weight. I felt like flu-like symptoms, but it was really cold outside, so I kept on feeling okay. My hands are getting stiff, and I noticed it really bad because I was touring around with a singer-songwriter playing bass, and I was just noticing like, oh my god, my hands are so horrible right now.
Huh.
And I got really sick over Thanksgiving, and I ended up in the hospital. And I went in there, and they were running all these blood tests and everything. And finally, the doctor said, "Could you just like remove your shirt and let me look at your body?" And I had the target on my back, which is a sign that you've been bitten by the tick.
Oh,
So
wow.
by that time, I had stage 3, which means it was all over my body. I have like it's like a pseudo kind of arthritic feeling, like in your body where your limbs get very stiff and you get a lot of numbness. I have some neurological issues from it too, like trying to remember things. And like I've never had anxiety in my life, and since then it's like
Oh
I
wow.
don't know, I just have a lot of things that have like it's just really difficult. So after that initial thing, I ended up in bed for almost a year and a half. I just couldn't barely
Wow.
walk or do anything. And they didn't I had to go back to California because I was in upstate New York, and I went back to my mom's house. And I was the doctors there just didn't know how to treat it. Remember, this is like 17 years ago. It wasn't as prevalent as it is today.
Wow.
And so they were able to suppress it, but not really. You can't really cure it once it gets to that stage. The best you can hope for is maybe 95%. And it wasn't working. So one of my friends just suggested I go see an Eastern doctor. And I
Yeah.
was very fortunate. I knew a really good one, from just people in music use this guy for his hands and for their hands and stuff like that. He was just really good at dealing with a lot of things. So I went to him, and he did a bunch of stuff and looked at my tongue, and I'd never really believed in all that stuff, I guess, too much. But he made me up this stuff, and I don't know, within a month I was just kind of walking around a little bit. And then after 2 months, I was like, I woke up one morning and I was like, oh, I'm going to go take a run. And I just put on my shoes and went out and took a run. Ended up at the side of the road just crying my eyes out because I realized what I had just done.
Wow. That's amazing.
And
That's crazy.
I was very fortunate for a good 10-year period where I just really hadn't felt bad. And about 3 years ago, I had a surgery, multiple surgeries actually, and my immune system just got really brought down. And so I ended up just getting sick all over again. So I've been kind of bedridden for like the last few years.
Oh, wow.
So
That's a crazy story. I've
Yeah.
never heard
Yeah.
of this disease or anything either, so it's kind of
Yeah.
interesting.
most people haven't. In fact, most people like have learned about it because Avril Lavigne's been dealing with it. So a lot of people learned about it from like.
Yeah. That's
So
wild.
it's from like so it's from a tick bite?
Yeah, it's from a tick bite, a deer tick.
Huh.
And I didn't even know about it when I went there, but it was really prevalent. But they don't necessarily advertise it because New York's tourism board really didn't want a lot of people to know, this was happening. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
this was like a real thing. Like it could be like crazy or
Yeah.
like an epidemic, I guess you could say.
yeah,
Yeah. You die, you're out, by the way.
I never die.
30 seconds. Both teams out of reserve. End it.
it's hot back here.
Fuck.
Come on, man. That's so cheap. You just get up there that first
Left to
time.
fight in your place. So fight.
He can't find you, dude. He was so ready to shoulder charge.
Last shot at survival. This is it. Show me
You
what
can have
Oh
the
my
power,
God, where are
bud.
you?
I'll let you have it. I think that makes it even.
Oh my God.
So mad.
Yeah.
total victory.
God,
Dude, I like how that Titan's first thing when he's getting shot in the back. Turn around, shoulder charge. Get him.
I Titan. I punch.
oh my God.
Yeah, plant the bomb.
I got it.
And you have to
I'm gonna
just.
turn that. Oh, here we go.
You have to keep jumping.
Oh, you do?
You have to keep jumping. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, set.
Charge is set.
Oh shit! Yeah. He saw me out there.
That's weird. You have to keep jumping. That's a little dumb.
Yeah, you have to keep jumping to keep resetting it, which kind of makes you bait. But that's why you don't want to draw attention to you.
Remains the last guardian standing.
I'm mad. By the time we keep trying, they're gonna look up there, you know?
All up to you now. Destroy.
Um,
Double down.
punish up. Good stuff.
Ah!
Opponent remains. All teams
Imagine if
down.
I just clutch it from right
Fight
there.
another.
You gotta turn around.
There we go.
Oh, you got it. There you go.
Yes.
I'll make sure they plant it over here. That's such a good spot, dude.
Oh no, they planted the other side. Oh no.
Enemy charge set.
Just go to the
That's
other
such a
side.
dumb
Let them
spot,
chase
dude.
you.
Wow.
These guys are ruining the.
No, that was perfect. I got such a good clip right there. It's-
Oh, did you? Was he
Oh,
trying
yeah.
to find you?
yeah.
It is so funny to see
Oh.
bullets come from the sky straight down. This is like so exciting for me. Lucky, thank you so much, man.
No problem.
And Muscle, thank you so much, man. It's been
Yeah,
really fun playing with you, man.
Yeah.
it's awesome. It's
It's our
dope.
pleasure, man. Happy to help.
Good guys, chill players. It's so much fun, man.
Trying to help out everyone, man. We don't want to include
Yeah,
people, you know?
it's really cool. It's a
Control.
PvP's a real frustration thing. If you're not good, people just don't want to play with you at all.
Take those
Yeah.
Yeah,
guardian
some people are like that, man.
Victory demands it.
It's really hard.
You can
And
look
I
at
mean,
LFG and stuff.
Oh, it's horrible. Oh, it's horrible.
Yeah, they'll be like, oh, show me your KD stats and you don't know or whatever. Which most people, they're gonna just like say, yeah, no, I'm good, thank you, or whatever it is, or just be complete dicks about it. So it's nice just to be able just to not worry about that.
I thought the raid people were hard, man, but
Captured Zone B. You have
1994.
Thank you, Orange Smurfette. Appreciate it. 1994. Yeah, I think one more win will be 100 points, and will be just enough. I believe so. If not, then we're gonna leave you at 2099. I wish you best of luck.
That
solo
would
queue.
literally be worse than the 600 I started at.
just take you and waste your whole day to get you to 2099, then leave you, and you just go solo queue and lose it all.
Just leave you there.
I wonder how long it would take me to work my way back down to 0.
Let's,
Well, we won't
yeah,
find
give
out.
it take an hour. I feel like at that point you just say, "Ah, fuck it, I'm done." Where I was. Someone can grab me right here alone. Oh. We should plant now. Yeah, Tanto,
Yep,
grab me.
come
Turn around, Tanto, and grab me if you
Coming
can.
out, okay. Plant,
I'm
go
on the left
back.
side. I'm on that left. I'm on the left side of that.
30 seconds.
There shouldn't be anyone there.
This is it.
Fuck, you got the nose.
I have to plant the timer.
10 seconds. The end is coming. Charge is set. Protect it.
Fuck you, Titan. You ape. You ape. You shit ape.
Nice, Lucky.
Is he
Nice,
really?
Lucky.
10.
What do you do?
Wow.
Did you really AP that hard?
Yeah.
Wow.
It wasn't pretty, but I got the job done.
Match point. Defensive ball bombs would
All
make
right,
poor
is that it?
training tools.
Nope. 2034.
2034?
That
Yeah.
doesn't make sense. You should be there. There's no way. Look at it again.
Hold on. Oh, fabled. That's right. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2120.
2120. Your voice cracked even.
GG's, dude.
Oh, I'm crying. I'm such a pussy. Oh,
Congrats.
oh my God. Thank you so much, guys. It was so much fun
course.
playing with you.
No problem,
It's
man.
awesome.
Best
Wow.
of luck to you and everything. And thank you for sharing your story with us a little bit. It was nice to
Yeah,
hear
lucky.
that. And,
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
No problem, man.
Russell, thank you. Steph, it was nice meeting you. Seth,
Later. Have a good one.
later.
Have a good one, man.
Thank
See you
you.
around, Tanto.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thank you all so much for watching the video. I hope you really enjoyed it. I had a great time with this run. This was a really cool opportunity for me to, help him, and I know he really appreciated it. Even his wife tweeted at me, telling me how much she appreciated it. So it was a really, really cool run to do, and I definitely want to do more of these in the future. So if you or anyone you know, friends, family, loved ones, clanmates, whoever it may be, if you have any sort of disabilities or if you have any sort of special circumstances that you think are holding you back from being able to hit 2100 in comp, please reach out to me. Please tag me on Twitter. I'll happily help as many people as I possibly can. I'm not doing any help currently on PS4 or Xbox, but maybe in the future I could get that going. But honestly, right now, my sole focus is on PC. If any of that changes in the future, you'll definitely know, and I'll definitely tweet out about that stuff. So look forward to that. Thanks again for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this story and hope you enjoyed this run, and I'll see you in the next video.